Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Ciao ragazzi e ragazze, bentornati nel mio canale. Today I'm going to do a video about differences between Italian and English. In fact, as you can see from the title, it's called Italian versus English, like expressions used to express feelings. Okay, let me explain better. In certain expressions in English you use, for example, the verb to be, while in Italian, to express the same idea, you have to use the verb to have. For example, I am 21 years old. In Italian, io ho 21 anni. So in English, you express your age using the verb to be, while in Italian you use the verb to have. That's the kind of video I'm going to do today. So I'm going to teach you all these expressions that have to do with feelings that in English need the verb to be, while in Italian they need the verb to have. I hope that's all clear, and let's get started. All the examples I came up with are related to feelings, like feelings and needs more than feelings, I think. For example, I am hungry, I'm thirsty, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm sleepy, I'm afraid. So these are the 6 examples that I came up with and that I want to teach you, because these are very used sentences in everyday language, both in English and in Italian, so I thought it would be important to teach you these sentences. And I thought also it would be interesting to do like comparative video about this topic, because it's very frequent to make mistakes using these sentences, because you think, oh, in English you have to use the verb to be, so that could be the same in Italian, but it's not. So a very long intro. Anyway, so I am hungry in Italian is io ho fame. So you have to use the verb to have. Io ho fame. You absolutely cannot say io sono fame, because it doesn't make sense. Io ho fame. I am thirsty. Io ho sete. Same thing. Io ho sete. Verb to have. I'm hot, I am cold. Io ho caldo, io ho freddo. As if you say, like, io sono freddo. Let's say freddo actually would be the masculine adjective. So, for example, he is cold. Lui è freddo. If you literally translate this word by word, so lui è freddo, it actually means that he's not a friendly person at all. That is, he's cold, but not in the sense that he's freezing. Like, so in Italian you have to say lui ha freddo. I am sleepy. Ho sonno. If you want to use the verb to be using like I am sleepy, if you want to keep the verb to be, you have to say io sono assonnato. So you have to know the adjective assonnato. That actually means sleepy. Io sono assonnato if you want to keep the verb to be, but it's more frequent to say io ho sonno. Same thing with I am afraid. Ho paura. You cannot say io sono paura, because it doesn't make sense. Ho paura. Or again, if you want to use the verb to be, you have to say Io sono impaurito. The thing is that if you want to keep the verb to be, you have to know the correct corresponding adjective to the noun. So, sonno, assonnato, paura, impaurito. So you have to have a wider vocabulary to be able to use the verb to be. To keep it simple, just use the verb to have and say ho paura. Simple as that. So, I'm hungry, ho fame. I'm thirsty, ho sete. I'm hot, ho caldo. I'm cold, ho freddo. I'm sleepy, ho sonno. I'm afraid, ho paura. Spero vi sia piaciuto il video e se vi vengono in mente altri esempi di questo tipo di frasi, quindi che in inglese si usa il verbo essere mentre in italiano il verbo avere, o viceversa, per esempio in inglese si usa il verbo avere e in italiano il verbo essere, lasciatemi un commento a questo video, oppure se avete qualunque cosa da dirmi lasciate un commento comunque. Condividete il video se vi è piaciuto e non dimenticatevi di iscrivervi al mio canale. Vi auguro ancora buone vacanze, spero vi sia piaciuto anche il video del mini tour di Roma e ci vediamo nel prossimo video. Ciao!